Hello, my lovelies. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Cosmo. We're doing a daily vibration today, my lovely. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, today is actually the 11th. Right? So happy Saturday to you guys, right? Okay, so we're doing the 4 elements today, my lovelies, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning subscriber, welcome back. Make sure you guys put a thumbs up on the video, okay? Now, we're doing the 4 elements, and I keep repeating myself. I know sometimes it sounds just redundant, but I have to remind you guys that you are not just responsible for mastering your sun sign. You are also responsible for mastering all 12 of the zodiac signs, because they are definitely 12 aspects of yourself, of your psyche, of your most inner being, okay? So you have to master all 12 houses of the zodiac, okay? So we're going to start off with the elements today. Water element is going to be first, okay? Now, keep in mind, okay, if you are a water sign, that would be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, all right? This message can be for you, but if you're not a water sign, you can utilize this message and gear it towards your emotions, your feelings. So in the tarot deck, water energy is all about your feelings and your emotions, okay? So you will represent the water energy as such if you are not a water sign, all right? So let's see what your message is for today. Okay, you got the Queen of Water, and you also have the Knight of Fire. Both of them popped out in reverse. Okay, so this is all about relationships. This is all about maybe you feeling like you can't trust someone right now in your relationship. This is also giving you an opportunity, if you are not taking care of yourself, but you're more so taking care of others, to really change that. The Queen of Water energy in reverse, my lovelies, can also talk about maybe you having some emotional insecurities, or maybe even some codependencies within your loving relationships. You have to pay attention to that also. All right, the Knight of Fire, honey, the Knight of Fire, especially when this energy is in reverse, we're talking about someone that could be hasty, someone that could be frustrated because things are not going their way. And if you're dealing with emotional insecurity, my lovelies, I can see why that is popping off. Now, it's also clarifying with the Page of Air energy. The Page of Air energy is saying, even though you have all of these things going on, you have to be logical about stuff. You got to be honest with yourself, all right? Pay attention to the impulsive behavior, okay? Some of you may be curious and want to do tit for tat or do things to get a reaction. Today may not be the day to do so, okay? Because you may get your feelings hurt, all right? So you want to be mindful of this energy as you're moving throughout your day, whether or not you're going to apply the water element today, or whether or not you're a water signs, okay? There is a little bit of emotional insecurity going on today, especially maybe even being a little frustrated. So watch your feelings today. Be logical and not too impulsive today as you're moving throughout your day, okay? Now, let's get into the wonderful, wonderful earth element. That would be Capricorn's energy, Taurus energy, as well as Virgo's energy, okay? So we're talking about second house. We're talking about 6th house energy, and we're also talking about 10th house energy, okay? So you would apply that energy to where it needs to be fit if you are a earth sign. If you are not an earth sign, the earth element in the tarot deck represents your possessions, your money, your finances, your home, the responsibilities around the home, your materialistic stuff, okay? This could also represent family, all right? So what is the message for the earth elements today? What's the message for the earth elements today? What message do you have for the wonderful earth elements today? All right, you got the Knight of Fire in reverse. Some frustration again. Y'all heard me shuffle these cards, okay? Also, the Queen of Water came out in reverse again. So it kind of seems like this energy is also, for my wonderful earth signs, it's asking you to be a little bit more tenderhearted today. Don't be so impulsive in your reactions emotionally, okay? Some of you may need to be a little bit more loving, a little bit more patient today. Allow your ego to fall back. Allow the judgment to fall back. Allow yourself to tap in emotionally, okay? That is going to be needed. People may may be poking at you to trigger you today. So you're going to want to be mindful of that, because not only do you have the king of water, honey, you also have the king. I mean, not only do you have the king of water, you have the queen of water, you have the peer. And what that is saying to me is that that can be a lot of emotional manipulation. You could be dealing with a water sign, or you could be emotionally manipulating someone to get what you want, because you feel like they deserve it, okay, because you're frustrated, you know. So just be mindful of this today. Don't emotionally manipulate people today to get things that you want in the physical realm, because can I just say, the energy that you put out is the energy you give back. So if you're not operating with integrity, if you're not operating with nobility, yeah, just be prepared for that cause and that effect ramification to come back around to you, honey. Okay, so be mindful of that. Don't emotionally manipulate today to get or gain the foot up or the leg up materially. Okay, or don't emotionally manipulate someone just because you think they deserve it. Okay. All right, let's move on to the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful fire element. Okay, so that would be Leo's energy, Sagittarius energy, and Aries energy. Okay, so if you are not a fire sign, you would apply this element as such. Fire elements has to do with action, movement. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. This can also represent lust or passion. Okay, so apply that energy where it needs to be applied to. Okay, as to maybe something you need to get moving or put action towards. Okay, all right, what is the message from our wonderful fire signs and the fire elements? What is the message today? What is your message? All right, message is the 10 of earth in reverse. Some of you may be going through, I want to say some of you may be going through a financial situation right now where your financial security may be a little bit struggling or having to find a way to get things done. I'm hearing even having a way to find a way to meet the bills today. What they're asking you, because the death card is popping up here, you can start to see a release in that struggle. Okay, it's saying that this is the end of a phase or the end of a situation, especially if you've been struggling financially, if you've been struggling to keep make ends meet. Okay, you have help coming in, end of a end of that season, end of that situation is what this energy is saying. You're also dealing with the 4 of fire energy, clarified with the page of water. Okay, so the 4 of fire energy is definitely about commitments. This is definitely about your peace. This is about growing. This is wealth and abundance. Okay, this is about like happy wife, happy life type shit. You know, your happy home life. This is really success at whatever you're putting your mind to at this point, okay? Because you're really celebrating, you're really, what's the word I'm looking for? Harmony. Things are in harmony, okay? You do have a page with the paired with the page of water, which is all about paying attention to the synchronicity, paying attention to your intuition, okay? So for some of you, this is feeling more creative as you're doing things, all right? For some of you, this could represent someone you entering into your life, or maybe even you feeling like you're I want to say connected to somebody, even though they're not physically there, right? And this is bringing some type of contentment, okay? Some of you, this could definitely symbolize a new relationship coming in, and for you to pay attention to the synchronicities, okay? Apply that to your action. Where do you need to take action? Where needs movement today, okay? All right, so last but not least, my wonderful, wonderful air signs. And we are going to say air energies for Geminis. It is also for Libras, and it is for Aquarius, okay? If you are not an air sign, this element will be represented in your mental and your spiritual thinking, okay? So you'll have to watch your thoughts today as we are dealing with the air element, and let's see what your message are, okay? What is the message for the ears? It's a Queen of Water in reverse already. Okay, everybody today got watch your emotions. Ear, not only are they asking you to watch your emotions and pay attention to your ego today, honey, that's the devil card, okay? So you don't want to have any, I want to say, pay attention not to allow your feelings to get you caught in a situation today, okay, where you're definitely in a place of negative thinking, okay? Don't allow your emotions to do that to you today. Some of you will find that something happens throughout the day that's going to prompt you to go into hermit mode and maybe think about some things today. This is, some of you may even just choose, like, really to today that, okay, I'm doing hermit mode today. I'm going to spend some quiet time because you're already emotionally triggered. Okay. So because you're an air sign, because you may have been emotionally triggered, because someone may be poking you, because there's some type of insecurity that may be rising today, or you having to deal with someone's insecurity today, they're asking you to be mindful of the ego. Don't be too much in your head about this, okay? Watch the ego today. Some of you will be going into hermit mode because of this situation, or go into hermit mode just because you don't want to deal with any of this energy, okay? Now, with that being said, choices, choices, choices. We are not only responsible, my loves, for the energy that we put out, we're also responsible for the energy that we receive, all right? This is a season not so much about, I want to say, humility. This is really a season about you operating in integrity and nobility, you know, like being honorable, right? Okay? What you're doing, nobody can't see you. Don't do things just so people can see you and get an applaud and stuff. You want to do things because that's genuinely where you are. Okay. And IT, my lovelies, I should have put on the next light. Okay. Y'all have a nice weekend. Okay. We don't have a video coming out on Sunday, so I'll see you guys on Monday. And for the live, my vacation time is just about over, y'all. I've been hanging out over here at Bruce, and my vacation time is just about over because my babies are on their way home. So I'm getting situated back at my my old office space. So you guys will be seeing me back at that space starting next week. Okay. I'm so excited to just be here with you guys today. I'm super excited about today's class, and I think we're at week are we at week 5 for the 13-week class? Super excited for the class today. So check this out, y'all. It's Saturday. I might jump on live, so make sure you set that notification button so you can be notified when I do, all right? Don't forget to put a thumbs up on the button. Okay, do that. Don't forget to put that thumbs up, all right? Out of darkness comes enlightenment, honey, all right? Which means that every hardship can really transform you, all right? Or you can transmute everything that was difficult in your life and make it work for you, okay? With that being said, my lovelies, honor yourself, love yourself, drink plenty of water because it is summertime, right? Have lots of fun this summer also, all right? Peace, love, and light and wholeness to each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, my loves.